it's noise that I don't really listen to, honestly, because I'm in season. I have other things that we need to worry about than what other people have to say. I have a scout. I have 11 other minds on my team and in my locker room that we got to make sure that we're on the same mindset. So I really can't give you the best answer on that because I really don't pay any attention to it. My goal is just to go out there and be the best that I can be for my teammates, both on and off the court, and we're going to go out there and be us.
Caitlin Clark is set to be leading the race, but not just for Rookie of the Year, but also MVP too. This means she has taken over A'ja Wilson, who was a hot contender in the race and was always the favorite. After a recent injury, Wilson is set to miss her next game, giving CC an extra boost. Dan Patrick believes Caitlin Clark deserves not only the Rookie of the Year award over standout Angel Reese, but also the highly coveted MVP title, potentially snatching it from reigning MVP A'ja Wilson herself. This bold take has sparked major discussion, and we're here to break it all down. Caitlin Clark deserves the MVP, plain and simple, said Dan Patrick on his show, sparking a flurry of reactions across the basketball world. When a veteran sports analyst like Patrick makes such a bold statement, you know it's going to turn heads. Patrick isn't just predicting that Clark will win Rookie of the Year, overtaking top contender Angel Reese. He believes she should go a step further and claim the MVP award, even over the reigning champion, A'ja Wilson. This kind of endorsement from a respected voice in sports carries serious weight, and it's ignited widespread debate throughout the basketball community. Fans and analysts alike are now discussing whether a rookie like Clark could realistically dethrone a powerhouse like Wilson for the MVP title.
I think she's been a rookie in this league. She's taking it day by day. I know it's not easy. A lot of noise going around her and her team, but she's taking it as the best way she can. And it's a lot of it. It's just a bunch of, I can't even cuss. It's just a bunch of and I know it gets tired of it, and I know she gets tired of it. But she is who she is, and that's all you can ask for from a rookie. I think the expectations coming in, we're going to be that anyways. Every number one draft pick has those expectations. You're probably never going to live up to everyone's expectations, and I think she's understanding that. She's going out there and being her, and that's pretty much all you can ask for. So hype, no hype, I think she's just being who she is, and that's all you can ever ask for.
Angel Reese, last year's NCAA champion and one of the most talked about rookies, was initially the clear favorite for Rookie of the Year honors. With her incredible college resume and dominant on-court presence, Reese seemed destined to take the WNBA by storm. But as the season progressed, Caitlin Clark's extraordinary performance completely shifted the narrative. Clark has done more than just impress. She has redefined what it means to be a rookie, consistently delivering jaw-dropping performances that set new benchmarks for dominance in a debut season. While Reese remains a powerhouse, Clark's electrifying play has turned the Rookie of the Year race on its head, making her the new frontrunner and transforming what many thought was a foregone conclusion. So why is Dan Patrick so high on Caitlin Clark? It's her remarkable consistency, undeniable flair, and the way she's carried herself, both on and off the court, throughout her stellar rookie year. Clark brings a level of confidence, poise, and maturity rarely seen in first-year players, making her stand out in a league brimming with elite talent. Her ability to stay cool under pressure while making highlight-worthy plays has caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. With each game, Clark seems to shatter another record, pushing the boundaries of what we expect from rookies. Now, let's talk about the latest bombshell in the WNBA. A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP and the undisputed face of the Las Vegas Aces, has just been ruled out of their upcoming game. This news is a massive blow for the Aces, as Wilson's leadership, consistent performance, and dominance on both ends of the floor have been pivotal to the team's success all season. Wilson sustained a right leg injury during a hard-fought game against the Connecticut Sun, and while the full extent of the injury is still unknown, early reports suggest she could be sidelined for more than just one game. This is devastating for the Aces, who are in the middle of a critical playoff push and must now navigate without their star player. Losing Wilson could affect not only the Aces' postseason hopes, but also Wilson's chance at securing another MVP title, leaving the race more open than ever. This is devastating news, not just for A'ja Wilson's MVP campaign, but for the Las Vegas Aces as a whole. They are currently in a heated battle for a top playoff spot, and losing their superstar at this critical juncture could seriously derail their championship aspirations. Wilson has been the cornerstone of the Aces' success, consistently delivering top-tier performances, and her absence leaves a massive void in both leadership and production. But Wilson isn't the only key player sidelined. Angel Reese, who was firmly in the Rookie of the Year conversation alongside Caitlin Clark, has also suffered a significant setback. Reese is now out for the remainder of the season due to a wrist injury. These injuries are not only reshaping the MVP race, but also shifting the Rookie of the Year contest, making Clark's path to securing both titles even more apparent. The WNBA landscape has been dramatically altered, opening the door for Clark to dominate.
My hand, when I got the M1, when I fell back, fell on my hand, and it is a small crack in my bone. Basically, the doctors told me that I could either not get surgery or have surgery. The risk of not having surgery, I could literally have arthritis at 22 years old. That wasn't an option. The bone could literally crack and literally completely shatter. Right now, it's like a hairline, literally a hairline, like shatter, not even that big. But they're gonna put like a small little screw in it. And I wasn't going for it getting any bigger. And long term, I literally could have like not played anymore because my bone this is a very hard place to heal because the blood flow is like literally little to none. So that was an option. So I'm getting surgery on Tuesday. I'm literally gonna be in a hard cast for 4 weeks, and then I'm gonna be in a soft cast for 2 weeks that is removable, and then I'm back.
Reese's injury opens the door even wider for Caitlin Clark to secure the Rookie of the Year title. But it's A'ja Wilson's absence that's truly shaking up the MVP race. Wilson has been putting together yet another stellar season, leading the Las Vegas Aces, making highlight reels, and posting jaw-dropping stats. Her dominance on both ends of the floor had many thinking she'd easily repeat as MVP. However, with this recent injury, Wilson's chances of securing back-to-back MVP honors may be slipping away. As she sits on the sidelines, Clark's continued rise makes the MVP race more unpredictable than ever before. If you haven't been paying attention to Caitlin Clark, now's the time to start. This rookie sensation has just broken A'ja Wilson's rookie scoring record, a feat that few anticipated happening this early in her career. Wilson had set a high bar with 682 points in her rookie season, establishing herself as a dominant force. But Clark? She's gone beyond expectations, shattering that record with 686 points. And the season isn't even over yet. Her ability to perform at such a high level so quickly is making history, and she's just getting started. Caitlin Clark is now number 2 on most points in a rookie season with 686 and counting, overtaking A'ja Wilson. Clark's ability to score from anywhere on the court, her deadly deep-range three-pointers, her impeccable court vision, and her fierce competitiveness have thrust her into the conversation not only for Rookie of the Year, but also for MVP. It's incredibly rare, almost unheard of, for a rookie to be in contention for such prestigious honors. But Clark is rewriting the rules. She's consistently doing things that have never been seen before, breaking records and raising the bar for what's possible in a rookie season, solidifying her place among the WNBA's elite. What makes Caitlin Clark's rise even more impressive is the profound impact she's having on the league's viewership. Fans are flocking to see her play, and the numbers speak for themselves. Clark is nearly matching the viewership numbers of men's NBA games, a massive milestone for women's basketball. Arenas are packed, TV ratings are climbing, and the buzz around the WNBA is reaching heights we haven't seen in years. Her influence extends beyond the court, and that's a major reason why analysts like Dan Patrick are arguing that she deserves MVP consideration. However, with all this overwhelming success comes its fair share of criticism. Clark, despite her record-breaking performances and undeniable talent, has faced backlash and scrutiny, showing that even the best can't escape the court of public opinion. With Caitlin Clark's rapid rise to stardom, a surge of criticism from some analysts and pundits has also emerged. Despite her record-breaking performances and her ability to draw more eyes to the WNBA than any player in recent memory, there's still a vocal group that questions her abilities or dismisses the excitement surrounding her as overblown. Some critics argue that Clark is simply benefiting from being in the right place at the right time, taking advantage of a moment when key players like Angel Reese and A'ja Wilson are sidelined with injuries. Others go so far as to downplay her achievements entirely, suggesting that without these injuries, Clark wouldn't be in the spotlight as much. Yet, even with the doubters, Clark continues to silence critics on the court, proving her dominance and her deserving place in the MVP conversation.
Me and Caitlin Clark don't hate each other. Like, I want everybody to understand that it's just a super competitive game, and like, I would just wish people realize that, like, once I get between those lines, it's no friends. I have plenty of friends on the court that I talk to outside of the game, but like, when I get between those lines, like, we're not friends, we're not buddies. I'm gonna talk trash to you, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get in your head the whole entire game, but after the game we can kick you. Like, I don't think people really realize that, and that's fine. I'll take the villain role, I'll take the hit for it, but I know we're going women's basketball, and if this is the way we're gonna do it, then this is the way we're gonna do it. You like it or you don't.
We've talked a lot about Caitlin Clark, but let's not forget about A'ja Wilson. Despite her MVP chances being in jeopardy due to her recent injury, it's impossible to overlook the incredible season she's had. Wilson has been nothing short of spectacular for the Las Vegas Aces, consistently proving why she's one of the league's best. She's led her team to one of the top records in the WNBA, regularly putting up impressive double-doubles and dominating on both ends of the floor. Her defense has been relentless, her scoring unmatched, and her leadership invaluable to the Aces' success. Wilson's ability to elevate her teammates and deliver in clutch moments solidified her as a frontrunner in the MVP race before her unfortunate injury. Wilson's ability to impact the game with her scoring, defense, and leadership has made her one of the most feared and respected players in the WNBA. She can take over a game on both ends of the floor, making her invaluable to the Las Vegas Aces. Before her injury, she was the clear frontrunner to win the MVP award once again, thanks to her dominant performances and consistent double-doubles. Wilson has been the cornerstone of the Aces' success, driving them toward one of the best records in the league. While her injury may derail her MVP campaign, it doesn't diminish the fact that she's had yet another historic season, solidifying her status as a generational talent. But here's the thing, when you consider what Caitlin Clark is doing this season, combined with A'ja Wilson's unfortunate injury, the MVP race has suddenly become much closer than anyone could have anticipated. Clark's momentum, her ability to carry her team in high-pressure situations, and the historic records she continues to break have positioned her not just as a contender, but as a legitimate frontrunner for the MVP title. What seemed like a lock for Wilson now feels like a wide-open race. Clark's rise has thrown a curveball into the conversation, making it more exciting and unpredictable than anyone expected.
Sitting next to the best player in the world. And not only is she the best player in the world, she's the best leader I've ever been around. So when you asked that question earlier about her leadership, or whoever it was on Zoom, like, she brings people together, and she has so much confidence in every single person on our team, and that just builds up our locker room so much. Like, for the best player in the world to tell me to keep shooting it and, stay aggressive, like, I feel like on top of the world. So it's just really cool that I have vets like that are going to support me, and, they respect me too. And we have a lot of fun as well, and I don't think it's like that everywhere. And so I feel really grateful to be a part of a team, an organization that, brings up their rookies, and, they like to mess with me, but it's fun.
At the start of the season, it seemed like Angel Reese would be the one battling it out with Caitlin Clark for the prestigious title. Reese, fresh off a stellar college career, entered the WNBA with enormous expectations and high praise. She was, after all, the standout player in last year's NCAA championship, leading her team to victory and solidifying herself as one of the brightest young talents in the game. With her dominance in college, many expected Reese to continue that trajectory into the WNBA, making her the early favorite for Rookie of the Year honors. But now, with Angel Reese sidelined for the rest of the season due to a wrist injury, Caitlin Clark's path to winning Rookie of the Year seems almost inevitable. It's undoubtedly tough for Reese, as she was having an impressive season herself, but injuries are an unfortunate reality in sports. Reese's absence leaves the door wide open for Clark to claim the title. Meanwhile, Clark is capitalizing on every opportunity, proving that she's not just here to compete, she's here to dominate. Her consistent performance and record-breaking achievements make her the clear front-runner for Rookie of the Year. With Angel Reese out, the question is no longer whether Caitlin Clark will win Rookie of the Year, it's about how far she can go, Clark's extraordinary season has people wondering if she could achieve something even greater. And if Dan Patrick's bold prediction is any indication, she has the potential to go all the way and claim the MVP title, making her rookie campaign one of the most memorable in history. So here we are, witnessing one of the most exciting MVP races in recent memory. On one side, you have A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP and one of the most dominant forces in the WNBA today, known for her exceptional leadership, scoring ability, and defensive prowess. On the other, there's Caitlin Clark, a rookie who's not only shattering records, but also bringing unprecedented viewership to the league. Clark has captivated fans, expanded the WNBA's reach, and put up performances that are nothing short of historic. Both players have compelling cases, but Clark's rise has made this MVP race more unpredictable and thrilling than anyone could have imagined.
Caitlin, you're the first Fever player to ever get a triple-double in franchise history. Congratulations on that. How much does that big of a win add on to that accomplishment?
Honestly, like I'm just happy we won. Like I've said, like I take a lot of pride in being able to do a lot of different things for this team. Like I want to be able to, I think we're really good when I can get the ball off the glass and just go in transition and find my teammates and set them up. But like obviously 13 assists, like that means my teammates made 13 shots off my passes. So that goes to them. But I mean, I don't know.
She's so humble, isn't she?
Well, I don't know what to say. Like I mean, it's great.
That's
I don't know.
Pretty cool, Caitlin.
So, what do you think? Could Caitlin Clark truly win MVP in her rookie year? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest in the WNBA.